Jeremiah said, "For I know the plans I have for you, saith the Lord. They're plans for good and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." So what is hope? Hope is based on the substance of what God has done in the past and can do for you today. We have a hope that is built on Jesus Christ, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. We have a hope that is anchored to the Rock of Ages. We have a hope that is based upon the Word of the living God. Hope achieves the impossible.
If I were you, before you even put your feet on the floor in the morning, or certainly do it within a few minutes after you're up, open your mouth and say, "Something good is going to happen to me today." And don't stop there. Don't stop there, and go on and make the enemy really mad and say, "And something good is going to happen through me today." Something good is going to happen to me, and something good is going to happen through me, because we are blessed to be a blessing. Don't stop at just wanting to be blessed. We're blessed to be a blessing. God told Abraham, "I will bless you and I will make you a blessing," causing you to dispense good to others.
That means no matter what you face, no matter how big the difficulty, no matter how long it's taking, you know God is still on the throne. You know His plans for you are for good, that He's bigger than any challenge. You may not have any reason in the natural to be hopeful. Doesn't look like you'll get well, or meet the right person, start your business. Don't put your hope in your circumstances. They may not turn out the way you thought. Don't put your hope in people. They may let you down. Don't put your hope in your career. Things may change. Put your hope in the Lord, in the God who spoke worlds into existence, in the God who flung stars into space. When you have your hope in Him, the Scripture says you will never be disappointed. And sure, you may go through some temporary setbacks. Life will happen, but when it's all said and done, you'll come out better than you were before. God did not breathe His life into you, crown you with favor, give you a royal robe, so you could go around anchored to bitterness, anchored to doubt, anchored to worry. He created you to be anchored to hope, to go out each day expecting His goodness, knowing that the days ahead are greater than the days we lead. Keep the right perspective. That sickness can't defeat you. That addiction is temporary. The right breaks are already in your future. You may have had some disappointments. Life threw you a curve. That cannot stop your destiny. The odds may be against you, but the Most High God is for you. When you stay anchored to hope, He'll show out in your life ways you've never imagined.
All of us at some point in our life have had our backs to the wall and we think, "God, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know which way to turn. What shall I do?" We've had our backs to the wall and everything looked rather impossible. It looks impossible for us to be able to get through this without a great deal of pain or hurt. It looks impossible for us to get through this without some real financial problems developing. It looks impossible for us to be healed after what the doctor said. So there are all kinds of situations we come into. The first thing I want you to notice here is this, and that is that Jesus is aware of those circumstances in which we feel it is a seemingly impossible situation. You notice I didn't say an impossible situation, but seemingly impossible. It appears to be impossible. It looks like it's impossible.
We should know that with God, we can do whatever He asks us to do. Now, we can't do what He's asked somebody else to do. So we need to stop comparing and competing with other people. But anything that God tells you to do, you can do it. Too many people throw in the towel way too quick. And it looks hard, or it looks like there's not a way. Well, see, when you don't see any way, Jesus is the way. I mean that God can do through you what you could never do yourself.